Hey. Oh, I didn't expect the Cali Boys to win. They did because of YouTube. I'm late. Just the way it worked out. So, oh well. Did the best I could. We'll see if we have a turnout. I don't know. Oh, I have this now. Hopefully we have a good turnout. Hopefully I'm not too late. There was 61 votes, 61%. I took the YouTube and I added it to Facebook, and they had 60 in YouTube. There was no catching up in Facebook. So, yeah. Stop. Hey. No. It's okay. I'll put you away if you're going to do that. They're usually good doggies. I know. It's fine. You don't have to bark because they do. Hey. I'm going to. Sorry about that. She was barking at the dogs outside. We're barking. Doing their job. So, Shazatum, I don't even know how to say her thing, sent me this EMF reader. I wanted to turn it on while I did the reading, but I don't know how to use it. It's like it's a digital one, so. I imagine it's like an EMF where it'll turn red, but I'm not sure. Yeah, she was barking out. They're barking outside, so she usually is quiet. They haven't been reacting to them barking outside, so that was kind of weird, but. I'm just gonna wait for people to come. Once you guys get here, say hi. Hi. Really? Come here. I imagine you just turn this on. Hi, Wendy. I really don't understand this. Let's see. I've been trying to get my old subscribers over here, and every time I comment, my comment gets deleted on my old channel. Sucks. I was like really on a momentum on that channel until everything got taken away. So I'm really upset about that. I didn't even realize at the time until I went back and looked at all the comments and stuff. I don't know why they can't find my new channel. It's weird. I'm just giving people a chance to come. We had 10, now we have 7. Hopefully not giving a chance for people to come. I guess I should just get going. I'm going to clear real quick. Make sure you hit the like button. I think I just turn this on and wait for it to... I don't know. We'll see. Trying to see where I could put it to where you guys could see it in case it goes off. But hey, Karen. Long time no talk. Are you feeling better? I don't know. The way my setup is kind of freaking... I want you guys to see it in case it turns red on me, which I think is what will happen. I don't know. It's different than the other ones. It's digital. So, I don't know. There we go. Maybe that'll work. I know it sucks I'm so late. I'm sorry. Yeah. Hopefully I don't have to do anything else with it. I can't understand. I don't really understand the directions. So hopefully I just turn it on and do it like that and it should do it on its own. I'm hoping. We'll see. We're getting a few little gadgets. Things are going to be... I'm going to be getting a table so I can do my guidance, and then I'm getting a pendulum cloth that Shazam gifted me. So she gifted me this, and then this was before. This was my old channel was hacked, and I got my channel back. They deleted it again because I don't know why they deleted it again. It was weird. So I contacted them. They brought it back up, but no one could find my videos. I couldn't find my videos. And then it was up for a little while. And then one day I couldn't log in. And it said I had no subscribers, no nothing. Like on my end, it said like the channel kind of didn't exist, but it's there. There's a subscribe button for it. But every time I go, there's 5.9K subscribers on there. There was like 33,000 watches on some videos, 85,000 watches on another, 600 comments, 30 comments. Like that channel was popping. I was really gaining momentum, and I had a lot of support on that channel. And, it kind of just got all taken away, and I had to start over. Even I think I posted a video here saying that I was hacked. This was my new channel. I thought I posted it there, but maybe I couldn't get in at that time. So, yep, you guys are my 2 moderators. I'm having a bunch of moderators now for depending on who's available. So, anyways, every time I comment, it gets deleted. So I went through and I made probably 15 comments yesterday, 2 years ago. Even if I comment one comment, I leave the video and I go back and that comment's gone. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life, because I was trying to show people where I was putting a link, and I'm like, I can't get into this channel anymore. You need to come to my new channel. And I link it, and so I can't get my old subscribers. I'm so mad because, like, I had so many watches. I had so much support at that time. Like I was really gaining momentum. And I didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize it until I went back and looked. I was like, man, this has 33K watches. This has 85K watches. Like this has like 600 comments. This has like 30 comments. Like it was popping. And so I got screwed over. I had to start over. So it like keeps deleting the comments. It's freaking crap, man. I'm so mad. And some of them it says that you can't. There is no comments, or the comments are turned off. I never turn off my comments. It's weird. Yeah, are you taking your vitamins? Vitamin C? I'm losing all my people. What the heck? So I was clearing and then I got off. Let me clear again. Well, are you taking any vitamin C? That's how you get rid of it, I'm telling you. High doses of vitamin C. Man, I got sick with something, and I don't know if it was COVID or not. I just took a bunch of freaking vitamin C. Well, join the club. Um, this freaking chat is fucked up. Okay. It's okay. I haven't done anything yet. I was waiting for people to come in. But I'm going to clear real quick and then we're going to get started. And then if people watch the watch back, they can always like fast forward this part. I was up to 5,000 milligrams of vitamin C when I had it, and echinacea, and I was drinking this tea that had vitamin C and zinc and echinacea in it. I was sick for like 4 days or something. couldn't breathe out of my nose, so I had this nose stuff that I use, and I could breathe. Okay, I was just giving people a chance to come in, which is good. We're gaining people. Hello. Yep, hit the like button if you want to. Super chat's available. Donations are available. Only if you guys want to. You don't have to. I was clearing. Hold on, let me clear. I wasn't expecting Cali Boys to win. I have a hard time with this case, so we'll see how things go. Okay, so I'm just gonna clear real quick. I was just scheduling somebody. I owe somebody a reading. Hello, Letty. Yep. Elderberry, echinacea, and vitamin C, all important. They said in the beginning, don't use elderberry with COVID, but I did. I mean, I don't know if I had it. I never tested. I just basically took a bunch of vitamins. That's what I always do. I mean, we're talking 5,000 milligrams of C. I don't know. I was taking a bunch of zinc, echinacea, elderberry. That's how I got better. And my sore throat, I was gargling with salt water. Actually, I didn't have. Do I have a sore throat? But I always gargle with warm salt water with the sore throat. But I had this. If you can't breathe through your nose, they have this nose stuff that you put up your nose. Oh man, that stuff! I could breathe. It was crazy. Yeah, there's a nighttime tea that I was taking that had vitamin C, zinc, echinacea. I took that every night. Oh, pineapple juice, honey. Pineapple juice with a little bit of ginger, a little bit of salt, and cayenne pepper. Put that in. I was drinking a bunch of that too. I got the little cans and I just added that to the cans and drank that. And you can take honey and either put garlic or onion, whatever one you prefer, and leave it for like a day or so, and then just take spoonfuls of the honey. And something about the antioxidants and stuff. So those are some things you guys can do too. But the pineapple juice is like a natural cough syrup. So I'm just telling you, that's pineapple juice is a known natural cough syrup. That's what I took. So I was only sick for 4 days. Yeah, I was taking what was I taking? Some kind of day quill and night quill or something along with it. I mean, I don't know if I had COVID. I was pretty sick. I'm just clearing, so that's why I'm quiet. Yeah, I was just talking to you. I just told you I was. It's okay. It's all good. I'm just clearing right now, guys, so I can get started. Sorry if that's why I'm being quiet. Hey, what are you chewing on? Hey, what are you chewing on? Bring it here. Bring it. Uh-oh. I hope this. I'll be right back. I hope this isn't the antibiotics. I think this is antibiotics. Uh-oh. Oh no. So I think that the last antibiotic just got eaten that belongs to Roscoe. I must have put it somewhere and not realized where I put it. Anyways, I'll have to look later. Damn it. Okay. All right. So I wasn't expecting you to do Cali Boys tonight, but I've been wanting to work on it. I've been wanting to work on it, but I had a real hard time when I did the readings before. I was very confused with the readings that I was doing. I actually had about a couple other readings that I never released, even though I probably should have, just because it was so confusing. I don't know if that's me or them or a combination of both. So in the reading, we already know who did it. We already know who's involved, and I actually got that in the reading before they were arrested. And I think I got somewhere that they were going to get arrested. Now I don't know if that was one of the readings that I already released or not. Um, I can't remember what was in the reading that I released. So um, when it comes to this stuff, I can only give you guys what I get. It might be stuff that we already know, that is already known. I'll never give it unless I get it. If I'm showing it, if I hear it, I'm going to say it, plain and simple. I don't care if it's been out there or whatever. I actually live under a rock. I don't watch the news for the reasons of I don't want to know anything about any cases that I might work. That's like everybody's like, or somebody was like, well, Kaylee Anthony, all she did was repeat everything that was said. I didn't know any of that. That's why I was asking you guys in the chat to validate stuff that was being said. I actually did not even pay attention to that case, watch the trial, know anything that was going on. My son was like 2 years old at the time, 3 years old, 4 years old. She was the same age as Kaylee. And that's what I was involved in at that time. I did not have my gifts open or anything like that. So if I say something, it's not because I heard it somewhere or read it somewhere or whatever. It's because I'm being given it by spirit. Just remind you guys, things that come in can be past, present, or future, be symbolic, or have multiple meanings. Spirit will often give my references and experiences in order to try to explain what they were trying to say. Oftentimes it can be a little bit like charades and trying to figure things out. Especially with kids, even though they have old souls, sometimes it's a little hard to get what they're trying to say. This is for entertainment purposes only. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. This is only alleged stuff here and psychic medium impressions. Okay. So again, this is not one of my favorite cases because I've really struggled hard with getting information on it for whatever reason. Some cases are just like that. Some cases are easy. Some cases are harder. Sometimes the spirit communicate a lot easier. Sometimes they don't. Guys, please hit the like button if you can. There's super chat if you want. There's donations if you want. You don't have to. It's just there because this stuff does take a lot of time and energy, although I love doing it. Only if you want to. So that's not why I do it. You guys all know that I do it for the right reasons. But, I mean, it's there. So, anyways, I'm a little nervous about this because that's why I said it's all alleged. All alleged, entertainment purposes only. Yeah, I already did say it. Are you not hearing it? I already did say my little speech. Come on, Poppy. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Entertainment purposes only. This is all alleged information. Oh, does this turn off? That's stupid. I know it turned off after a while. It's dumb. If that button goes red, it's spirit energy. Because as you can see, it's green right now. I think that's how that thing works. So, it's okay. Anyway, so I can't promise anything with this one. I'll just do the best that I can, and I'll give you what spirit gives me. But I can never promise, that we're going to get a location or we're going to get the information that we need or anything like that. You guys can validate things that you know inside the chat, but do not give me extra information. Okay? So you can validate everything that you know, but just don't give extra information to me. And please don't put your psychic, intuitive stuff in there as well, because it'll mess me up. I'm just gonna go by not what anybody else gets, because I never do. I gotta go what I get. I gotta trust spirit with what I'm getting. So, that being said, I guess I should pull up their pictures. I don't know. I struggle with this case so much. I don't know why. It's just one of those hard ones. Of course. I mean, I've done 3 readings on them, but I only posted 1. Because, like I said, everything was super freaking confusing. Is there another spider? Hold on. I gotta see if there's a spider in here. Hey! Ah! No, everybody get back. Hold on. I got a wolf spider in here. Hold on. I gotta catch the wolf spider. Shit! That's the 5th one in my house. I can't handle this. I only know because the cat. You take a. Rose, get out of here. Oh, I don't want to do this. Where'd it fucking go? Did you guys kill it? Nope. Get it? Oh, fuck. Sorry. careful, dude. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to hurt you. No, I'm trying to... Rose. Oh, I think I killed it. Motherfucker. I really wasn't trying to. I'm sorry, little guy. Damn it. It got killed in the process. Dang it. I don't like things that you guys are assholes. Shut up, Goose. Out of the way. What do I do with my pen? Hold on. Move. Move, bud. It's gone. But I lost my pen in the process. Hold on. It's not funny. I don't know what I did with my pen. I literally put it somewhere else. Move out of the way, bud. That's not, no, it's not Itsy Bitsy, okay? That's the 5th spider I've caught in my house, and it is, the one was like half the size of my hand. The cats, the only reason I know there's a spider is the cats all go after it, and they had it in the corner, and I don't know if they killed it or I killed it trying to put the jar on it, but it died, so I was trying to get it out. I'm glad you guys thought it was funny. Oh, it's a wolf spider. I have there's a nest or something. I've gotten 5 wolf spiders in my house. I posted one on my profile. It was on my wall, and I just threw one a couple days ago outside. Ew, there's spider guts on my paper. Oh, cats must have got it before I did. Gross. Ew. Sorry. Gross. Oh, gross. Gross. So gross. Okay. It's not a sign in my house. They're everywhere. Yeah, but these spiders are good. I'd rather the spiders than the scorpions. There was a scorpion here, and so the spider will eat the scorpion. And they're wolf spiders. They're not bad spiders. Not wolf spiders, but wolf spiders are good. It is a big spider. Okay, so the spider that was on my wall was half the size of my hand. It's huge. I've got a nest, but I don't know where it is. I'm glad that was so entertaining for you guys. I'm sorry the thing died. I feel bad. I've caught 2 live ones. Yeah. I just caught one day before yesterday over there. My cat just tells me where they are every time. The cats just all swarm to it. So that's how I know. So I caught that one. I threw it out. I was jumping around, of course. The one on the wall, I really jumped because I thought I knocked it off and it almost fell. And then there was 2 that were dead that the cats already killed that I didn't know. And this one, Roscoe was after this one, man. That's the first time I've seen him go after it. But they're all hunters. They're doing what they're supposed to do. But I think it's in my closet. They left the opening up, and I tried to put the thing back, and it fell again. So that could be where they're coming out at. That's the only thing I can think of. But oh yeah, Neo, he don't give a fuck. There was 5 cats all chasing the damn spider now. They're all just hanging around where it was. You know. Roscoe is really after it. All right, so let's get down to business. I apologize for the spider drama. Again, I'm going to try. I hope I don't block myself for trying too hard with this because I literally, now I don't know what did I do with my phone? I need my phone for their picture. God damn it. Hold on. Creepy crawlies. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. And actually, I went to go look for them a couple times. I could have swore that they were in. I could have swore that they were in Cal City just because I kept seeing sand, but I guess sand could be anywhere. I know everybody thinks they're in Bakersfield. I don't know. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. I was the only one saying they were in the desert, but that was because I kept seeing sand. So I don't know. I wish they could. I'm just trying to pull up a good picture. All right. I really didn't expect them to win tonight, but I'm glad they did. It's just I just struggle with this one. That's all. I get a lot of confusing information, but I don't know if it's going to be different because I notice I'm a little more focused when I channel this way than when I auto write. When I auto write, I don't know. I haven't worked on it in a while, a year or so. So we'll see. Hey, what do you have now? No, you already ate his antibiotic, I think, and I don't. I think that's because I put the damn thing. I'm losing my mind, dude. I'm forgetting to put shit away. I forgot to put Roscoe's antibiotics away. He only had like 2 pills left, and I think the dog got it. I'm like, great. So, no, there are actually a place where I went to go look in the desert. I was feeling pain everywhere, super heavy, very hard, and it was from across from the prison. So, like, I could have been picking up that because if you guys know, I do get other cases. And actually, what's crazy about this is I kept getting Dawn. Well, they found body over off of Dawn Road. And what was weird is I kept wanting to go to Dawn Road every time I'd pass by there because I went over there like 3 or 4 times. And so actually I was with one of my friends that I went with over there, and I kept wanting to go over there and kept wanting to go over there, and it was because the other part of her body I guess hadn't been found yet or something. I don't know. We were really close to where it was found, so that's what I mean. And that came in their reading, so there's that. All right, so like I said, I might say stuff that's already known. I don't know. I said long ago that they were involved in my other first reading, and I don't really remember much about that reading. I just always knew that, especially the stepdad or foster dad, whatever you want to call him, foster dad, whatever. T. I remember I got T in the reading that I have posted. I don't even remember what I got in the other readings. So let's see. Let's get started here. Now that all the spider debacle is over with. All right, boys. Come on, help me out here. And if I start explaining how I'm feeling, it's because sometimes I feel sometimes I feel things before I'm anything else. So they'll start giving me their passing or something or stuff that they experienced. I'll start feeling it before I get into anything else. So keep that in mind because I am going to start explaining that right now because I'm starting to feel. Just trying to connect. Bear with me. So I don't like this one. Not really doing that. Not anymore. I'm in Arizona now. That's when I was in California. I wanted to go back and look for him before I left, but I didn't make it out there. I do live near one now, though. I am in the desert. This pen stops working. I'm mad. It's having a little bit of problems, which is what I thought I would have. Okay, I get the word rambunctious, so I don't know if both of them are, or just one of them was, or they were together. I feel like in this situation they were taken out of a not so bad situation and put into a worse situation. You know, I mean, yes, yes, there were issues at their regular home, but I don't feel they were as bad to be taken out of that situation, and they were put with these people, and these people are worse. The situation they were put in was worse. Like, they should have never been fostering children, or even had their own children, in my opinion. Is how it comes across, anyways. I just see dollar signs. Like, this was all about money for them. They lived off of it. Like, that's like, instead of having regular jobs, that's what they would do, foster kids. One of them really liked cartoons, but they're showing me cartoons, like sitting down and watching cartoons. Before, I never got much on the adopted mom, but I think she was just as bad. She comes across very cold. But he's horrible. There's just something about him I never... I call him T, and I couldn't even remember his name when I first started doing this live. I feel like the okay, so the kids, I don't know why I feel like they were locked in their room a lot or something, or they were treated different than the bio kids. I'm getting a headache. I always wanted to say this happened due to some kind of accident or something. I think one of the kids used to pee his bed or something. There's a reference to having accidents or messing up in that way, and T taking it like to the extreme with punishment. I feel like actually these kids kind of lived in fear. They weren't happy. I feel like T would just fly off the handle. I just wonder. I'm kind of skipping ahead because I get a tote. I've gotten that a lot lately. I'm just going to write that down because we skipped ahead real quick. for some odd reason. Getting like a twitch in my stomach, oddly weird. So I feel like they wanted their mom a lot because I keep hearing the word mommy and crying. I think maybe the older one used to tell T and the wife that they weren't his parents. And I don't think they like that. I don't think he would pop off and be like, "You're not my mom, you're not my dad." I'm getting more of a headache now. He says that they told him the word no a lot, like, but they tell the other kids yes, but them no. Like, it wasn't the same. They didn't treat them the same. I just keep feeling like they're in their room a lot. And it's weird. He shows me like him watching cartoons and then T just coming up and turning it off for no reason. Either turning it off or changing the channel for no reason. And I feel my arm being grabbed. Like maybe when he'd get mad at him, he'd grab their arm. I wanna say there's bruises. There's bruises on their arms. Like maybe he grabbed them too hard or something, or there's other kind of abuse that was going on, where they were getting bruises on them, because I just keep seeing like bruises on my arm, and I feel like my arm's being grabbed. I'm trying to get like what their life was like first, because I want to see what led up to this situation. I don't know. They're showing me cockroaches, so I don't know if that's symbolic or if they actually had cockroaches in their home. I know Bakersfield is bad for cockroaches. I used to live there. Does anybody know if the apartment that they lived in Bakersfield was upstairs, or if there was an upstairs to it? Because I keep seeing like a balcony in an upstairs apartment. I don't know if that makes sense. If anybody can validate that. Okay. I always thought that I don't know. I always thought that they were in Cal City, but now I feel like I don't think they made it there alive. I don't think they. I get a reference to 3 months, so probably there is a reference to 3 months, and I don't know if that means they were missing 3 months before they were reported missing, or what. But there's a reference to 3 months, and the end of the year. So like December stands out, but the end of the year, October, November, December. October, November. I don't know if that would be October if you count December, because it's like the last 3 months of the year, or I don't know. There's something with 3 months. Like maybe they're missing 3 months before they were ever reported. Or something to that effect. But they're showing me the apartment. They're showing me the apartment. I don't know why it shuts off. That's stupid. The apartment in Bakersfield is where they're showing me, because I've seen their house in Cal City. Actually, I went by there. But they're showing me the house in Bakersfield for some odd reason. Like the upstairs apartment. It shuts off. It's stupid. I wonder how close to White Lane they live. If that's like a cross street or a main street, because I hear White Lane, which I know it because I used to live there. I mean, used to visit and live there, but um, I don't know if somebody wants to Google their address if they know it and tell me how close to White Lane it is, because there's a reference to White Lane, which I think is like directions to that apartment. See, I didn't know that. Did they go missing in December? Because I really want to go around Christmas time. Well, not go missing, but reported missing in December. I can't remember, but I want to go to Christmas time. I just keep hearing they never made it. And there's 2 places in the house that seem to be of importance, and that's the bathroom and their bedroom. I wonder if they shared a bedroom, because again, it comes across like they were in their bedroom a lot, like confined to their bedroom. Like they made them go to their bedroom and they lock them in their bedroom and they leave them in their bedroom. That comes up. But that's 2 places of significance: the bathroom and the bedroom. And I wonder if T did drugs or drank, because there is a reference to him being under the influence. I feel it's almost like he's under the influence, and then when he's not under the influence, he's an a-hole because he's not under the influence. So I don't know. There's a reference to both, not just alcohol, but drugs too. Whatever kind of drugs they would be, I don't know. I keep getting cocaine. Okay. So this is the reason that they moved. This is the reason that they moved from Bakersfield. They had to devise a plan. Their plan. This was their plan. I'm wanting to cough. I feel like one of the kids couldn't breathe for some reason. But there's a reference to my head. I feel. Well, we'll get into that in a minute. Because I hear the words devise a plan. They had to devise a plan after whatever happened. But I keep seeing, okay, that the tote is important, and I've gotten that before with them, but I know it's important. Like maybe they're in one or they were taken somewhere in one. Okay, so I hear the words "he flew off the handle." He flew off the handle. I don't know which kid it was, but one of them, I feel like he peed the bed or had issue with peeing the bed, and I think that was just from the trauma he was experiencing. Also, he's referencing a messed up arm on one of them. I don't know if one of them broke an arm, hurt an arm, if it was with when they were with him or before, but or if that's why they got taken away. I'm not sure. There's something with a messed up arm. I feel it was like broken or something like that. Well, one of the kids like grilled cheeses, but they're showing me grilled cheese, and I have no idea why. I'm trying to see. Now I'm hearing Jackie. See, I had forgotten her name, but they just reminded me of it. Because I'm trying to see how she's involved. If like he's covering for her or what? Because there's kind of a feeling of that, but I mean, they both knew what happened. They're both guilty in the way that they treated the boys. Both is a piece of work. Both a piece of work. It feels like there was some kind of connections with the foster agency or the adoption agency, whatever. There's some kind of connections that they had there. I hear the word shady. Shady. Um, I don't know if one of the kids like toy trucks. I see a kid. I see one of them like running a truck on the ground. Truck on the ground. So the whole story with Chalk is a bunch of bullshit. I feel it's a bunch of bullshit. Excuse my language. BS. It's almost like because I'm asking them, I'm like, did you guys make it to Cal City? Because I always thought they did, like before when I did the reading. Just because they kept showing me sand, but that could be any sandy place, I guess. It's thepsychicsleuth at gmail.com. It is, but I'm just saying, I think it is. I don't know. Whatever that story was, it's like all of a sudden they had to come up with something because I don't know, something happened. It's almost like something happened. Either somebody was getting suspicious, or there was some kind of suspicions happening, and they're like, okay, we gotta make up a story now or something. And I feel like partly the whole reason that they moved to Cal City was because they needed to make up the story. It all goes with trying to cover their butts. I hear the word alibi, like they're trying to make an alibi. All right, kids. So what happened? So what's weird is I see the boys sleeping. The room is dark. And he comes in the room and just stands there and stares at them. Creepy as heck. I don't know why I'm seeing this. I don't know if it had anything to do with that night. Oh my gosh. I hope he wasn't. Okay. I don't know how to say this word. And I hope it's not right. The M word. Mole. You guys can figure that, finish that out so I don't get in trouble on YouTube. SA. But MOLEST, I'm getting that word, and I heard that word, and I feel it had something to do with why this happened. I hope not either. But that's the first time I've ever gotten this, and I got it while I saw him standing in the dark room looking at them, and I heard that word. So I only ever give you what I hear. I really hope that that's not right, but I heard the word so strongly I didn't even want to say it. You guys saw the look on my face when I heard the word. So thank you, Chastity. I hope that's wrong. But it makes me feel like that's what played a part in this happening. Either, I don't know, they were going to tell, or thank you, Denise. They were going to tell, or there's something to that effect. Yeah, T. Trezell. T. I always call him T. That's who I see. It's someone standing in the room, and they walk in the door, and the door is cracked, and you can see like the shadow, the silhouette of them standing in the dark room looking at them. That's what I see. That's the first time I've ever seen that. And like I said, I hope that's wrong, but I heard that word, and I had to like question it, but I heard the word. So, I'm trying to see who actually did this, because I think in my first reading, I felt that T did it, like over some kind of accident, same kind of similar thing. And maybe that's why one of the kids was peeing his bed. But Jackie's involved in, or Jay, I don't know if I'm supposed to say their names. Jay's involved in this somehow, like more than what we thought. She got jealous. Did she find out? I think maybe she found out. Yeah. I really wasn't expecting that, you guys. That really took me by surprise, because that's the first time I ever got that with them. I really wasn't expecting that at all. That That feels like kind of a motive to me. I keep trying to see like what happened, like to the kids, how they were killed, like because we all know. I mean, I feel they're in spirit, and dang it, it's weird because I get the word suitcase and tote, and it's weird because my drawing is turning out like one of those suitcases with the handles on it underneath. It's weird. I think that's why one of the kids was peeing the bed, and why that keeps coming in. I'm trying to see like how they were, what happened, and it's like I'm having a hard time seeing it for some odd reason. Like I don't know if they don't want to show me. I do feel like beating took place, because I keep getting reference to my head. And I also feel like my airways cut off. I want to reference my throat. But I also second guessing this, but there's a reference to a knife and I get blood. So I don't really know how that fits, if that's. Yeah, I heard about that. Did they have a storage unit or a garage or something like that? Because there's a place of storage that's coming in for some odd reason. But sorry, that's not me. That's them. So it's like once this is done, okay, because now it's like um yeah, I don't know if they took them with them. I initially thought that if they were in Cal City that they took them with them, because I was getting like a tote like in the later readings, and that keeps coming in, the plastic tote things. He might be in Bakersfield though. I don't know yet, or on the way. I don't know yet. I'm not to the trying to locate yet. I was trying to see what happened, but it's. I mean, I guess if there was blood, like the cops would have found it in the apartment. I don't know if they did find blood in the apartment, or if it was just maybe cleaned really well. I don't know. So I keep getting blood, but I don't really know why. But it's like I see them look at each other, the J and T. They look at each other like, now what? Okay. Um, so they're looking at each other like, now what? And for some reason, T looks at his hands. I don't know. I don't know if they did. I think they did. They found some evidence because they arrested him, which I think came in one of my readings. I don't know if it was the one I posted or not. But he's looking at his hands like, what did I do? It's weird because I can see the wedding ring on his finger. I don't know if he has one or if it's just symbolic. And it's like Jay springs into action, like, okay, now we got to deal with this. It's almost like they were in on it together. Before I just saw T, but I keep seeing both of them there now for the first time. Like they were in on this together. It wasn't just that she let it happen. They were in on this together. In some way, shape, or form, they're both involved in how they passed. Because I'm seeing them both standing there. So after the kids are, deceased. So that makes me think that they were both there at the time and they were both involved and they both know exactly what happened. In a way, they're both equally involved. T's a bad dude. Like, I always got really negative vibes with him. I didn't really ever get much on her, but they're showing me that now. Like they're both. My ears are hurting all of a sudden. My headache's getting worse. Definitely head involved. No. I don't feel like they were trafficked at all. I mean, that's not how it comes across. I haven't showed me anybody else involved. They haven't showed me them being, kind of like they did with Summer. They haven't showed me other people doing anything with them. So that's I'm like, no, it's just it feels like more in the adopted family. So I see I'm being put into I don't want to be graphic because I feel like there's trash bags involved. Okay. And there is a tote or totes. The suitcase, I mean, I do get other cases, but I don't know if the suitcase is involved here, but I do know, I feel like the totes are involved. Like they were put into totes and put in a storage unit or storage shed or some place where they were stored so they could figure out what they were going to do. I still see the sand. So if it's not the desert, like they could have taken them there, I guess, and disposed of them, but kind of I don't know. Because I still see sand. It's kind of weird. But yeah, that's what I said, is if they didn't make it and I got 3 months. You have to go back and listen. That's why I'm kind of confused at exactly where they are, because I always thought they were in Cal City because of the sand that I kept seeing. But this came in on a live that I did. We were talking about them, and I was getting the oil rigs that go up and down. I'm getting that again. It does make me kind of think of Bakersfield, though. It's just, I'm having a hard time seeing if maybe they stored them until they moved and then dropped them off on the way out there, or they stored them until they could figure out where they were gonna put it, like where they were gonna put them, where they would never be found, because they never wanted them found, because if they were found, then they couldn't say that they went missing and all of that. So this is why it's been hard to find them, because I think they did a really good job at hiding them. They're in totes, or they were in totes. Like either they stored them in totes and then they took the tote somewhere, but the totes it's important. So I'm getting sand and I'm getting oil rigs, or like the oil things that go up and down. I don't know what they're called. It also looks like there's a dry riverbed, like a rocky dry riverbed. Like I don't feel like there's water in it. And I also hear the word outskirts. Outskirts of Bakersfield. Okay. So they're not in the city. Outskirts. Outskirts of the city. Where there's oil rigs, sand, and a dried up riverbed keeps coming in. Some odd reason. Oh, that's interesting. Where at? Is it on the outskirts? There's also a reference to a park, but it's like, I don't know if you pass it or they liked going to a certain park, or it's like you pass it on the way. I feel like you pass it on the way. It's not in their area, because this feels like the outskirts. I feel like I'm in kind of a remote, desolate area. I don't know if they're just the riverbed's dry or it has water in it. I don't know, but they show it to be dry for some odd reason. I don't know why. They talk about missing their mom. They say she made mistakes, but she was a good mom. And this was really unfair. The system is really unfair, they say. We were fine where we were. By taking us away from our home, they put us in danger. Oh, well, that's interesting. There's a park, there's the river, and there's the oil field. Huh, okay. That can't be a coincidence. I'm trying to see what else. I keep getting airplanes too. How close to the airport is that? Like, there's a little airport in Bakersfield, I know, but I'm seeing airplanes fly over me, so it's got to be a place where airplanes fly over, or they're trying to tell me that it's not far from the airport. Would that make sense? Of there too? My head is kind of hurting really bad now. And I do think that when they decided where they were going to take them and hide them, it was at dark. I think they went out there at dark, obviously, not during the day. And I feel like there's this this road that's like a 2-lane highway or like a 2-lane road that runs by there or something. Because I feel like I'm on like a lone, desolate highway. I was thinking when I got prison in the first reading, it could be because they're going to go to prison. I thought it was, I don't know. In my vision, I could see it before, so. 4.1 miles away from the airport. Wow. Okay, so everything is in that area. Okay. So across from the oil field, across from the river, landing strip 3.5. Okay, that's got to be the area then. There's everything I'm getting is right there. Everything I'm getting is right there. There's some kind of greenery around there too, but it's not like a lot, like a whole lot. They just keep getting sandy. Now, what I can't figure out is if they buried them in the totes or just left the totes out there or put them in the water. Is that river dry or is it there water in it? Because I don't know if there's a part that is dry. You know what's weird? I think I was out there, not far from there. Do you know if that there might be part that is dry, but there might be some water out there too, because I kind of feel water a little bit. But they keep showing me a riverbed for some odd reason, and I don't really know why, unless it's just like to show me. That's their way of showing it to me, I guess. I don't know. Is the okay? So is that a 2-lane? Is that a 2-lane road? The Round Mountain Road, is it 2-lane? And is it kind of desolate? Okay, desolate. That's what I want. Outskirts, desolate. Like I said, the oil field, sand. It's. I think there is some kind of water, but there might also be where it's dried up a little bit. They keep showing me a dried up riverbed for some odd reason. I don't really know why. And then the airport. Did they have the van at that time? Okay. Maybe they're by a dry part is why they keep showing me that. I don't know. They have the van. Okay. Okay. Did they have like a lighter colored one, like a white color, or no? So I could hear, like, whenever you close the door of a van, how it sounds like when it slides, the door slides. That's what I keep hearing. Like when you open and close that, I keep hearing that. So they're talking about the van and they're showing me white. And like I said, this has been a while since I worked on this case and stuff, and I don't really remember anything. Okay. Because I see him just put these totes back there. So I don't know if they use one tote or two tote. I think maybe they got a bigger one and put them both in one, but there could be two. Okay, good night, Chastity. I know it's late. I'm sorry. I would say that's the area. You said Panorama, Marv? Um, there's too much that's fitting right there. I don't know why this shuts up. Okay. I don't know why I hear the word geese. I'm not really sure why I hear that. Okay. I don't know if there's geese out there or it's the name of something. I don't really freaking know. Um, yeah, that's what I'm getting is like some greenery, but there's not a lot. It's mostly sand and dirt. Like super sandy. He could have buried the toad or he could have just left it out there in a place where like he didn't think anybody was gonna find it, but or it could be in the water. I can't really tell where the freaking toad is or whatever. I think they're still in the tote though, because that's coming in really strong, and it has come in really strong. Prior, like just randomly. They're not at Hart Park. I've been to Hart Park to look to feel around. It's not. They're not there at Hart Park. I think maybe the opposite direction of Hart Park. Um, like I said, we're looking for a 2-lane desolate road, outskirts, like what's considered the outskirts. It's got, I guess, some parts that are dry because they show me a dry creek, but they're also showing me water. Some greenery, not too much. Oil field. Oil field is big for a reference point, and then the airport. So we side that the airport is on, which Hart Park is, I think, is the opposite side. I want to go the other way, opposite of Hart Park. I don't feel like they're at Hart Park. It didn't. I checked that area out. It didn't feel right. There's too many people at Hart Park. This is an area like nobody goes. Like it's just a random area, like a random spot. Like they were just thinking of places that they knew where they could put them where like nobody goes and nobody was gonna find them. So what I'm struggling to figure out is if he put the, like, weighted the tote down and put it in the water, or if he buried it. I feel like it's in something. I can't really tell if it's in water or in sand. They keep showing me the sand. So if they are in sand, it has to be a very sandy spot. Or you could have just hit it really well out there, depending on how much greenery there is. Because I've been on that area, so it's weird. It's kind of like I'm up high and then I go down. But I don't go the direction of Hart Park. I think I want to go opposite. Is what it feels like. I keep getting hospital too, but I don't think there's like a hospital by it. So I don't really know why I'm getting that, unless you pass one on the way, or it's like not far from one. I don't really know. I don't really know why I'm getting that. Right. You could have thrown him in the river, I guess. I just can't tell if he weighted the thing down and put it in the river, or if he put it in sand. That's what I can't tell. I think, or he just put him somewhere and hit him really good. But that's one thing I'm not getting really a clear read on. I don't think they're up high. I think they're flat. Like it's weird because they're showing me like how you would go to Hart Park, how you're up on this mountain, like up on the road, and then you go down. Like if you go straight, you keep going to Hart Park, but think you can turn and go the other way, or there's another way. There's more ways to get there. I think it would go this way. Around them, not. I mean, around them. They're not in the mountains. I'm not getting the mountains. No, not a well. They're either. What I'm trying to see is if you put them in the water, buried the tote, like, because he could have taken the tote, filled it with rocks, put it in the water, and it never come up because there's a river right there. And they could just be showing me the river bed because that's how they're just trying to show me the river. Every spirit talks differently, so maybe some parts it will dry up. I don't know, but mountains are around them. They're not in the mountains though. I said I'm high up, but then I go down. But I feel like they're very close to the oil field. The oil field is significant for a reference point of where they're at. The oil field, the airport, 2-lane desolate highway, outskirts, geese. So I don't know if there's geese out there, but they're talking about geese. I don't really know why. No idea where like wherever we can find that has all of these things is where they need to look. You know, the airport, the oil well, the riverbed, river, the 2-lane highway that's desolate outskirts, probably opposite than Hart Park, because they don't feel they're in Hart Park or they're maybe the opposite direction. Ask them. There's too many people at Hart Park. This is a place where very random. Very random place. No one goes there. Very desolate kind of area. Okay. I get rocks with graffiti on them, so there may be some sort of rocks by the river with graffiti. They keep showing me that. I have a hard time getting names sometimes of places. I get more description, especially with kids. They describe more. But really, that's usually how spirit works with me, as my clairvoyance more when it comes to location. It's because I'm remote viewing, I guess. Um, I'm going to look at, I don't want to really look at the map because I wanted to see if I got anything else, which I'm really not, but I want to check something out because I think I know where I'm talking about, but I need to look at it and see if it looks like what I'm talking about. So I can try to put a location on here that can be checked. Um, Okay, there is a place called Oil City, which is very weird, off of Alfred Hill Highway. Okay, does that mean that Oil City? Does that mean there's actual oil rigs? Because what I'm seeing could also be symbolic. The oil rigs could be symbolic. It is all sandy. Okay, I think this is the area. Oil City. I mean, come on. That can't be a freaking coincidence. I kind of know how the area looks, so it that helps because maps kind of usually suck. Um, okay, yeah, the airport isn't far from there, and it's all sandy. That's like the only sandy spot that there is. Mm-hmm. Dude, I didn't even know all this was on this. All this was out there. Um, Brown Mountain goes all the way from behind. Um, yeah, but not by where I'm talking about. Okay, instead of going to Hart Park, go the opposite direction down Alfred Highway and go to Oil City. That's where I'm talking about because there's a storage unit there, which is odd. In this area, there aren't a lot of oil fields. I'm talking about that could be very symbolic. There's a storage unit out there. This is all. Okay, these oil rigs are right by the river, which isn't a. So he could have put them in the river. I guess would make more sense than taking the time to bury him out there. Um, gonna say bridge. There's a bridge there. They did a good job. I'm just looking. Okay, yeah, this is not far from the airport on the map. Oh, there's Bakersfield Memorial Hospital, which I know where that hospital is, so be in the vicinity from off of here anyways. But I think Oil City is significant. I don't know how many of the roads you can get on out there. Like I don't know if people can go out there. I don't think this area has not been searched. I know that. So there is some greenery, but it is mostly sand. So I think this is the area. I don't know if they're in the water or I think they might be. My ear is hurting here, so pretty good indication. There's a lot to cover though. I know it's hard. Let me see if I can try my pendulum. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference, but where is my thing at? Hold on, I gotta reach my. I'm not trying to get all close up in yet. Ah, damn it. Get everything off here. I don't know why this thing turns off every 5 seconds. Annoying. I'm gonna see if I can maybe get it to show me, because it's a huge area, so. You kind of hear a splash though, so I don't know, maybe I dropped something. Just calibrating it real quick. Okay, the Cali Boys in the water. I keep hearing a splash, so I think he did put them in the water. Oil City, or the Cali Boys at Oil City, or by Oil City. I'm gonna yes for that. I'm gonna see if I can put it on here. Can you show me where the boys' physical bodies are? So I'm just trying my pendulum on my phone. I'm seeing if it's gonna like. Is this the right area? I think they threw the totes in the water. Because it is stopping on the Kern River, like, let me see, what is it close to? Like a bigger part of the Kern River. Is this where the Cali Boys? Oh, stop, puppy. Is this where the Cali Boys are? So, it's like, what road is this off of? There's no road name. Unnamed road. I don't even know if they could get through here or how they would get. It's like a bigger part of the river. Kind of like right here. It's hard to tell, but that's where it's kind of stopping. They don't ever take boats on that river though, because it's like it's not deep at some parts. So that would be kind of by East Roberts Lane, but not really. But there's a couple of dam things there, which this has to be it, because I kept seeing the oil rigs, and they're all over this place, and it's literally called Oil City, and it's the same direction I wanted to go, opposite of Hart Park. Why they chose this place, I don't know. There's a little road that goes there, and it goes to the sand, and then there's a bigger like part of the river, but there's no name of the road. And this is a 2-lane highway, by the way. China Gray Loop. Yeah, I don't know. I think you're right. I think they're in the water, because I keep hearing a splash. Maybe they put rocks in it and then weighted it down. Or Cali Boys in the water. Yeah. I think that's what he did so that they wouldn't float up. I think he put a bunch of rocks in it and put them in one, at least a tote or something, a tote, and like sunk it. I don't know about this area. If anybody can tell me this area is even accessible. And actually, I was getting park. There is a panorama park like right there. Literally. It's on the bluffs, but it's right there on the map. Odd that there's a Welch store gulch there. What is it, baby? I need to look at something. I'm getting this word, but Oh. I need to plug in my phone. Hold on. Or my computer. Hold on. Yeah, the magnets aren't going to work. I gotta plug my phone in before it shuts off on you guys. I've done that before. Which I'm gonna have to get off soon. I know you guys are probably like, damn, it's late, crazy woman. Shut up, baby. Hey, you're gonna pull off my computer. Me or Roscoe. Roscoe, quit. Quit, dude. Quit. Watch out. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, but I don't know if they will. They usually just look for cars. Someone was saying. My pendulum says they're in the water too, and I keep hearing that splash. So I think, and I keep seeing like them just tossing them in. I think what they did is they weighted it down and then they threw it in the water because they really didn't want them found. I really think that that's got to be the area. It's the only place that makes sense to me from the way I wanted to go. Like, I wanted to be on the bluffs because I know Bakersfield, so because I used to live by there, so I actually know it really well. And it's like I used to play soccer at Hart Park, so I know how to get there. But instead of going to Hart Park, I want to take the opposite direction. Go the opposite direction. And I didn't even know that this oil city was that way, which it is. So that makes sense. And the river's there too. So yeah, because I think that river goes up and down, like as far as sorry, my nose itches for some odd reason. But it goes up and down, like depending on how much rain and stuff they get. So they might not be that deep. This is where my pendulum stopped. I don't. It's hard to do pendulum on a phone, but it stopped here. Which I don't know, and that's not really helpful. Um, but it's off of, okay, so you see Gordon's Ferry Historic Mart. I actually got Gordon before a while ago, and I think I got historical somewhere in their readings, so that would make sense. But and it's weird because I was kind of getting a bridge. This bridge goes over the river, and then it's like the first little road you can go off of, and it leads down. Now I don't know how much of this you can access. Like, I don't know if they have people that watch out there or if it's completely desolate in the evenings or what, because I feel like this was done at nighttime, so that no one saw him. But I think T did that on his own, like hit him on his own. I don't see her with him. Like, he just went and took care of it. I think they're both, and it's weird because there's a storage unit there, but I think that he put both of them in a tote, like a big enough tote that could fit both of them. They weren't very big boys. Put something to weight it down and threw it in the water. That's the way it's coming across. And I keep hearing the splash. Like, if something's thrown in the water and it splashes, like, that's what I keep hearing. One day we'll have to try my crime cards and see if it matches the reading. I always do the reading first, and then I would do the crime cards just to see if it matches. But I mean, I think that's the area, and I don't think it's been searched. Now, like I said, I don't know how accessible it is, but this matches what I was getting. It matches, the oil rigs. It matches how to get there. Like, if you scroll out, the airport's not far from there. There is a hospital, a couple hospitals around there. I know they're kind of far on the map. They're closer, but they're a little bit further because actually Memorial is where I had my surgery at. So, I was that close. I've never looked at a map of Bakersfield before. I did not know all these places. Yeah, it's weird to look at that and not live by there anymore. I don't know. Maybe anybody watching this can tell me if that place is accessible. I don't know if it's accessible. It should be though. I don't see any fencing or anything around it. They could have also taken Round Mountain and went around the back way. Um, it's weird. Earlier, I kept thinking about China randomly before we ever got on live, but I don't see. I mean, yeah, there's fencing around like where the oil fields are, but not. Well, yeah, there's a gate right there. So obviously, it would have to be a place where he could get to it, and whatever's accessible. I mean, obviously, got to kind of use common sense at the same time. He could have went the back way. The back way is accessible off of Panorama Drive. And he could have even went a different way. I don't know, but the back way is accessible. Weird. There's a West Bluff. I can't go there. I don't live there anymore. I don't live there anymore. I'm like freaking 13, 14 hours from there. But he could have easily. Oh, okay. See? Dang it. I didn't even realize that. Oh, wait. Where am I at? Somehow I got turned the hell around. So yeah, not Panorama. He could have went off of Round Mountain. Round Mountain literally is a 2-lane road, and it literally, um, you could just get off the highway and just. I don't know. There is a fence there though. He could have just dropped him over the. Could have just dropped him over the bridge. So I don't know. It's gonna be like almost impossible to find him because they're in that river somewhere. I think in that area in the oil whatever. Because that's one thing that it came through in another live I was doing. We were talking about them. I kept getting oil rigs. I wasn't even trying to. Um, but yeah, I would say Oil City, where this is the right area. It's just he has to know an area he could get in there. He could get in there. Sorry, because I do see like fences and stuff. So he could have went around the back, I guess. There is a part where the water is like really, really close to the road. So he could have. It's off of Round Mountain. He could have went like that way. China Great Loop turns into Round Mountain, and right when it turns into Round Mountain, there's a road right there, and I can't see if there's a fence, but I mean it's just a guardrail. I think you could just go over the guardrail. It wouldn't be hard. There's also a bridge right there, which is kind of what I was getting earlier, and I didn't really say it because I've been getting a bridge over water a lot lately. I need to quit doing that just because I get it a lot. But I mean, it's possible. It's possible. He just has to go to a place where it's accessible. That's it. which it looks like I'm trying to see. I mean, is there a fence? There's a gate there. See, there are gates, so it would be more like he's driving along the river and does it, but it's in this area. Gotta be. It matches too much. It's gotta be right. Okay. Sorry. It's in the area that I wanted to go, the way I wanted to go. You know, there's all kinds of oil rigs there, and it's literally called Oil City, and then the river's right there. There's geese there or not, but I think that's right. I think it's the right place. Oh, I am back over at Hart Park. Like I said, opposite direction of Hart Park was the way I wanted to go when I came off the bluffs. So, and there's places like he could go along that back road, Round Mountain. He could just go right there and just put him in the. I don't know how he knows about this place or anything, but I mean, it's the last place anybody's gonna look. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Kind of sucks because it's like he did such a good job hiding them that there's a peacock park lane. I got that in another reading. Peacocks. But I don't know. That's where I think that they are. Just because the oil rigs match so well, and then the airport isn't far, and that's the way I wanted to go, and I think it's literally called oil whatever. It would just have to be a place that's accessible, you know, like I said, along the river. He could get there. He could just go over the guardrail right there. Right where China Grade turns into Round Mountain. It's right there, right off the simple. He would have already had to put the rocks in there and stuff, and then just pulled over and went and just dumped them in there. I keep hearing splashing, so I'd say that they're in the river. I'd say that he weighted that tote down or whatever and put it in there. That's what I keep seeing, anyways. So hopefully it's right. I'm trying to see if there's any, like, I don't remember what I got before, so I don't know about the names. So that's where I think they are. I mean, that makes sense with the oil rigs and everything and the way I wanted to go and all that. So, not to repeat myself, but that's where it makes sense to me. Because I've been by Hart Park and, like, I mean, there's too many people out there. Um, this is a place where, like I said, it's desolate. No one's gonna look. Desolate at nighttime. Um, he should have just pulled right up there along the river, and that's it. And it looks like right there off of China Grade, when you get on Round Mountain, it looks accessible. I mean, I don't see anything keeping him from going down there. Or he could have taken China Grade Loop down over the bridge over the river. He just pulled over and threw him in there. There's also a couple places like right off of China Grade Loop, right when you get over the bridge, there is like a way that he could just pull over and walk, and there's pathways and stuff that walk along the river. that are literally right next to it. So he could have went that way too. And there's no fence or anything keeping him from going to the river that way, so he could have done that as well. Right after, it's like right by the Gordon's Ferry Historic Landmark. Like, that's where I'm focusing in on for some reason. The China Gray Loop in Round Mountain, where China Gray Loop turns and Round Mountain goes straight. So China Gray Loop goes over the bridge over the water, and it will run into Gordon Ferry's historic landmark. Like, for some reason, that's the area that I'm kind of drawn to, which is really close to where the pendulum said. So it's a good place. It would be a good place for him to do it at. Plus, my ear is hurting, my head is hurting in this area. And like I said, it makes sense because an accessible place. So this place, there's no fence. Like, he could pull off, and just like there's a bunch of little trails that go down to the river right there. So if he didn't want to pull over and do it that way, he could have just, went down there and went down a little trail, which is what I think happened. There's a bunch of rocks down there too he could have used to throw in the... See, there's no fencing here. That's what I think. And there's lots of rocks he could have put in with the Boyz. And that's how it's coming through. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they can check it or not. Hopefully they can. People don't really ever listen to me, so. And this is different than when I got in the auto-write, but auto-write I pull in multiple cases and whatnot. And I just kept seeing a sand, so it's confusing me. So when I think sand, I think desert. That's my symbol for desert. But because they didn't show me the oil rigs before with it. And now, in the last 2 times I've looked at this case, I've gotten oil rigs. So it's got to be right. I think they knew the area somehow, some way. I don't know how long they lived in Bakersfield for, but or why they chose that area. But why does anybody choose any place, right? So I know it's late. I think that's it. If anybody wants a reading, they can message me, thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com, or find me on Facebook or Instagram. I'm offering deals right now. Sunday is Sunday Fun Day, and it's $20 for 20 minutes. Thank you. Yeah, in the private readings, I do get a lot of information. I always post testimonials so you guys can see. It's so weird to look at Bakersfield from a map. But, yep. So I got a pretty open schedule too. I can squeeze you in pretty quick. I've got to start, share this with whoever you think can help. With whoever you think can get, can check it out. Make sure if you're not subscribed, you subscribe. And I've tried to comment on my old channel to get people over here, but the comments keep getting deleted, so I don't know if you want to try that or not. But that's my reading on the Cali Boys. I'm not getting much else, so I think that's the right area. The only reason I look at the map is because I wasn't getting much else with it. So I don't know if these readings are a little more direct than my others, but it's a learning process this way. So thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Keep an eye out. We'll be doing another live reading. I'll probably put another poll up because I want to do what you guys want me to do, and because I can never choose. So there'll be another poll up, probably with the same people I had before, because because eventually I'm going to get either that or I'll just go by Who's Next, which was Madeline McCain. I might just do that. Whoever was second, third, fourth, I'll just do it that way. So, all right. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. Have a good night.